Hi, this is Ron, and I'm going to do a map of the All Dune Challenge. This is the map that you get at the gate or outside the Nature Center. And I'm going to switch hands here. See if I can get this open. There's a little bit of wind here. Okay. So I'm going to do some highlighting. So whether you're on 94 coming from the east or west, you'd exit at exit 26, and you want to go follow the signs of 49. So you'd be coming down that road. And then you get to the gatehouse, and you want to come and you could park in this. I just want to point out this lot here is called the west lot, and would be closed usually. So anyway, you want to come into this main lot. This is where you want to park, by the pavilion, anywhere in here. Then you're going to take the beach trail, and there are bathrooms right there. You go through. There's the it's called the campground shelter. There's about 6 or so picnic tables there. That's where the start of Trail 4 is. We're not going there yet. But you continue along the campground trail. Right where I stopped, there's also bathrooms. And now you're at the Nature Center parking lot. And here's the big building, the Nature Center. That's also where you'll start Trail 7 in the future. So, but we're going to be starting is Trail 10. So we start right there. Continue along Trail 10. This is the Trail 2, the new boardwalk, but we're not stopping there at this point. Trail 10 keeps going. That's a little cutover to Trail 9, which we're not taking, but it's useful in other hikes. But that's so we continue on Trail 10, continue on Trail 10. Then it curves a little bit, and right here we're at the most eastern part of the park, and right here is the Kemmel Beach parking lot. They have 24-hour bathrooms, so in an emergency you could go there, and the bathrooms are also heated. So here you go down here, now you're at the beach. This is 3 miles of all kinds of beach surfaces. So now we're getting to the Dunes Creek. So sometimes when the water level's low, you could actually walk by there or jump over it. But let's assume you can't, so you're gonna walk up to the sidewalk, go around by the pavilion, along the beach area, and then come up along the beach. But actually you're gonna come this way along the beach. So I'll just do the motion here, go along the beach, turn up here along the parking lot. Then you're going to take the steps which go up to the bird observation tower. Go up there. There's a walking ramp for wheelchairs or walking, or you could simply take the stairs. So then we're going to get on Trail 3 at the base of the tower, and Trail 3 will take you alongside now the eastern part of the park. There's a cutover here. You go south, and the trail exits right by the old gatehouses to the park, the beautiful stone ones. But we're not gonna, we just have to turn around there and come back. Okay, now we're gonna descend those stairs, cut through the parking lot, come back by the pavilion. We're gonna do the Devil's Slide up and down. There's a sidewalk there along the parking lot. You're gonna walk there. And then the second point where you could turn in is paved, and there's a couple restrooms in this area. This is a picnic ground area, but you're gonna go along the eastern road. That's the fastest, easiest way. Then there is a trail which people ride bicycles on some, and there is a sidewalk that goes along there. You see that waterway, well, that's the concrete bridge. That's where you turn onto the beginning of Trail 2. You cross a road that's paved to the Nisaki Youth Camp, and you're going along. This is a road called Tremont Road. That's where the Dune Side Shelter and the Tremont Shelter is. Then we get on to Trail 2. By the way, all of that part of Trail 2, if there was heavy rains, it would be muddy. But so just so you know about that. Trail 2 goes, oh, the wind is blowing this paper, and okay, here we go. Trail 2, this is the new half-mile boardwalk that replaces what the beavers damaged. So now we turn left, which is west. We come back on Trail 10. Up to this point, here is another cutover. This is a larger cutover to Trail 9. You take Trail 9, you go down here, This is the furnace blowout, but we're on the edge of that. Here is a very scenic sort of single track all along the lake, 50 to 100 feet up. And then there's the beach house blowout, the beautiful beautiful blowout thing. Then we go down the steep hill back down to Trail 9, along Trail 9, along Trail 9, along Trail 9, all the way back to the Nature Center. But, well, actually, I slightly misspoke. You come all the way back down here. It's near the Nature Center. There's this Trail 8, and you go down along the boardwalk. The Wilson Shelter, there's bathrooms by there. There's also bathroom. You know, these are pit toilets, or at Wilson Shelter, it's brought in porta potties. And so there's also at the Dune Side, Tremont, and the North Orchard. So here, this is another, you know, picnic and rest area. So now, the reason why we came down here, one, for the restrooms or picnic, but the second is you wanted to cover this Trail 8, and this is a boardwalk here. But now we turn back and we go through the infamous Trail 8 up to the 3 Dune Challenge, Mount something or other, which I won't pronounce that name right now because there's something about that name which I'll do in another video story. Then we get to the second dune, Mount Holden, still on Trail 8, Trail 8, Trail 8. We take stairs to Mount Tom, Then we go down Trail 4. It's to the campground shelter. And we're walking again through that campground. And now we're on the last main trail, Trail 7. We go up. Then we turn. You'll be able to, at that point, you could see the waves and beach and everything. But we're going to turn left on Trail 4. There's a bunch of stairs that takes you up to the Trail 8 lip. And then there's more stairs again to get back up to Mount Tom. Now we're at the top of the park and we take Trail 8 down. When you run down, don't run on the west side. Run more towards the middle or right side because there's fences, old wooden fences decaying, which could be sharp if you trip. So you're now on the beach. You take the beach and you come back to your car. I'm working out calculations, exact calculations, but it's roughly 18 to 19 miles. And if you were to go 1 mile an hour, that's what I call the photographer speed. When I do photography, I'm going at less than 1 mile an hour because I'm stopping a lot. If you're out to just stroll along, you might be going 2 miles an hour. If you're really trying to really get exercise, you're doing 3 or more up to a jog and run. So that'll give you an idea. And I have a detailed spreadsheet with tons of information on every turn and other information about what to bring and what not to bring. And so I look forward to giving that all to you and that you have fun, whether it be the inaugural on December 5th, 2020, or any day of any month of any year. So that's all.